This chamber contains the remains of advisors who served the throne. Trusted counselors, viziers, and shamans are buried here.
Face is a shaman. Oh, it's magic, you know. Twitch.
The book contains a collection of ancient Nord proverbs. As you can see, a page has been torn out. But that was not the only book damaged when the Stormfists invaded this chamber. You need to find the correct page to restore that ancient book.
Do I?
Read the book, and any pages. This chamber contains the...
Ugh, okay. It's a puzzle. Fucking hate puzzles.
Not the right page. Try again, mortal. It is not the right page. Try again, mortal. It is not the right page. Try again, mortal.
It is not the right page. Try again, mortal. Clothing increased to 2, really? Here's a page. Some of the pages over here, because for no reasons.
Excellent. Who knew you could read ancient Nord? One chamber remains. Mine.
Can't, it was just elimination of process of elimination. Hey now. Getting rid of.
This is wrong. Something is terribly, terribly wrong.
What, your face? Yeah, I can see that.
My body. The crown of Freydis. They should both be here, but they are gone.
Told you your face.
No. Layers of magical protection engulf the interred. Any Stormfist that tried to even touch my body would have been obliterated. Only those of royal blood could have...
No.
No. My brother. Has all honor deserted him? Why would he do such a thing? Fildgor! Go, quickly. Perhaps you can catch him before he gets away. You must...
Should look around first. Okay, nothing interesting. Oh, it's magic. You know, where am I going? I thought.
Sure that no one gets past you, Shakul. Cover my escape.
Fuck your escape. That
You're too late. Fildgor has his prize. He's in Cradle Crush by now. I need healing.
Ah, you're back. Lieutenant Karuni's plan worked perfectly. And she says she owes her success to you. Good job. While you were in the tomb, Karuni launched a strike against the invaders from the barracks. A detachment of soldiers arrived from Windhelm just in time to help us take back the fort. It is indeed, and thank you for your help, my friend. As long as we hold Fort Morvenskar, you are welcome here.
I no longer know my own brother's heart, but now I know yours. Even though Fildgor escaped with my crown and my mortal remains, you have performed a great service this day. Keep the amulet. You earned it. And as long as you carry it, we will always be connected.
Thanks for your help. You did great work today. Thank you. With Fort Morvenskar back under our control, we should send word to the king. Let him know that the royal tombs are secure. Yes, reinforcements from Windhelm brought the news. The king has gone to Fort Armel to meet with pact dignitaries. Take word of our victory to the fort. Speak to Thane Oda, Wolf's sister there.
Maybe I don't want to. Ah, there we go.
We're going to get the fort up and running again. My scouts report that there are still Stormfist troops in the area.
Yeah, okay.
My scouts report that the Stormfist are fortifying Cradle Crush to the southwest. We can't let them establish a foothold, or we'll never get rid of them. It's an old oak fortress, but it hasn't been used by hostile forces in years. If only we had the troops for such an action. We're in no condition for another battle right now, but I think we have time. Something strange is going on over at Cradle Crush, but it doesn't appear that they are about to launch an attack or anything. Unusual sounds. We hear crashes and moans, toppling trees. We see smoke on the horizon. I have no idea what to make of it. And I can't spare anyone else to investigate right now.
Why hasn't that been collected yet? Jesus, that's a long-ass walk. Okay, so just follow this road then. Still at 13,000. Take a left here, I guess. Nope. Oh, that's just great. Get that has a bad name. Oops. I did not mean to do that. Fine. I deserve that. Did not mean to do that.
How can I help you?
King Yoren and the Ebonheart Pact leaders are meeting here. Between the Nords, the Argonians, and the Dark Elf contingent, they filled up the inn. They even had to set up tents on the far side of town. That's not for me to say. I don't even want to guess. Commander Ian might have an idea, but you'd have to get it out of him. Whatever the king's business is, though, it must be urgent to call the various leaders of the pact together so suddenly.
Filgor's troops sweep through the west. as they
Greetings,
press
stranger.
their assault.
It looks like you have something
Scouts
for me.
report that they're fortifying
Then by all
their
means, let me have
holdings
it.
to the east as well.
So, the Stormfists have you trapped. That's Nord tactics for you. You can't win battles just by swinging your axe and yelling at the top of your lungs.
I would suggest you keep your jabs in check, Dark Elf. At least we don't hide behind the skirts of a supposed god woman.
You dare insult my Lady Almalexia? I would have your head on a pot.
Will you two stop it? You whine more than my egg brother, and he's newly hatched. We need to work together.
You will not tell me what to do, Skatey One. I am the Prince of Skyrim.
Stop it! All of you! This is the kind of behavior that got us into this mess in the first place! We need to work together to figure things out. Together!
Together! For Uzaruth! Alright. Okay, I will be right back.
This is the life, eh?
A toast to drinking.
This one welcomes you and wishes you good luck. Pakruti thinks me. Farewell, my good friend. Well met, and good fortune to you. Until next time. Pakruti welcomes you. Are you interested in excitement and valuable rewards? This one can help. These precious gems can be traded. Goodbye, my friend. Pakruti is pleased to see you. Heart of Mara, a bonus reward! Perfectly reasonable. Good choice. Will you try again? This could be your lucky day. Make a selection to reveal your rewards. Well deserved. This one recommends that you purchase a crate from the store. May luck follow you.
Where's that lazy skeever? I'm going to kill you. What do you want? Someone steal your gold pouch or something? What's it matter to you? Have business with the king, do you? We stand in line with the rest of the peasants. Seems like every alley rat decided to show up and whine about something when they heard the king was coming. But he's not here for that. King shows up with his honor guard and all the pact officials, clearly up to something important. And you just expect me to tell you what that is? Did you always get milk when you whined for it as a baby? Be off! You're going to stick your nose into this no matter what I say, aren't you? Fine. Thod decided to have a drink with the prince's entourage. I just want this all to be over. We're not used...
The tales of Nords and their mead drinking are legendary, but Yegi here? He's absolutely epic. He's been drinking for 2 days straight now. 2 days! You must mean that drunken idiot who tried to keep up with Yegi. He wasn't even in the same league. Whatever he was drinking was pretty foul, though. It smelled more like wet caguti than sweet mead. I think it might have been Argonian. He wandered toward the river, carrying a few bottles of that vile Argonian beverage.
Oh yes, Narayu. Whatever you say, Narayu. I don't want to. Want to sleep. A perfectly good dream. Oh, Narayu. I love you, Narayu.
Oh, if you're still looking for Thod, I wouldn't worry about it. He and the commander headed for the barracks. Thod's getting an earful, I'm sure. I apologize if we wasted your time. I'm sure it was one of the other guards. There are a lot of us, and we're known to relax with a bottle of mead or two. Listen, I saw them both just a moment ago, and unlike the commander, I slept last night. Now, it's not that I don't believe you found a drunk Nord by the river. It wouldn't be the first time. Both the commander and Thod headed towards the barracks on the west side of town. If you hurry, you should be able to catch up with them.
I told you that we need to be patient. You're always in such a hurry. It's starting to get on my nerves.
You're enjoying that body too much, I think. Why, I have a mind to... Can I help you with something? The Fort Amol guard, the commander is occupied by other matters at the moment. As one of the officials helping coordinate efforts at Fort Amol, perhaps I could be of service? I am a noble and an advisor to the Jarl of Fort Amol. I have been charged with making sure that all of our esteemed guests are well cared for. I assume you are part of King Yoren's guard if you seek to speak with Commander Iarn? Ah, yes. Thawd. Of course. He was just here, as a matter of fact. You just missed him. You weren't the one looking for him earlier by chance. Iarn mentioned someone looking into guard business. Not many folks care about Thawd. Well, how about I help you instead? Iarn has been on edge of late. Perhaps the king's presence makes him nervous. Or it's all these foreigners. Who knows? But he has been acting strange. I'd keep an eye on him if I were you. You seem eager to help, so I'm giving you something to do. If I toss around false accusations or involve the king's guards, it might seem like Fort Amol can't deal with its own problems. Trail the commander. Determine if my fears are justified. Hide behind the rocks nearby and wait for Iarn. You wouldn't want him to know you were following him now, would you?
Insult my intelligence. I know we only get one chance at this. Besides, word from the inside is that things are going well.
Good, good. I took care of things on my end. Stuffed all of them.
You just have to poke your nose into things that don't concern you, don't you? You can join the rest of the bodies in here. You're too late. You'll never stop Vilgor's plans.
I'm afraid you just missed Commander Iarn. Again. He was in a hurry. He always seems to run. Have you been drinking with Thane Yegi and the soldiers? What? All of this in Marla's house? You have to understand how strange this sounds. You're telling me that the commander I was just speaking to is actually dead? And there are others? After that story, I think I might be the one who needs a drink. Well, thanks for the information. I'll make sure to look into these accusations as soon as I can. But listen, let's say I believe you. Let's say there are Stormfist agents impersonating people in Fort Amol. Even if all of this is true, we can't start a panic. The leaders of the Pact are here, for kind's sake. No, I didn't say that. I just don't want you running around crying murder, especially with the Pact delegations here. Think of how fragile... He's the Jarl's advisor. He has his hand in everything that happens around here. Tell him what you told. You'll probably find Lord Velop in the inn. Like most Nords, he enjoys his mead. You have to look at this from my point of view.
So, was the hunt successful? Did you find out what nefariousness our good commander Eon is up to? What? No, I never imagined. I think you better tell me what happened, friend. And start at the Lower your voice. This can't be. How could Fildgor's soldiers get into the fort without being noticed? Did you tell anyone else about this? I'll need to have a word with Loanor. The implications for the Pact are horrifying. Dark elves and Nords have died. Finger-pointing will escalate into violence as soon as word gets out. Especially with Prince Ernskar's temper. Go to the Nord camp and speak with Thane Harvald. He's honorable and intelligent. I'm sure he'll want to keep this quiet. He also possesses common sense. If anyone knows how we should approach this problem, it's Thane Harvald.